Do you know what? I read that channel. I didn't read that channel. No, this is the channel. I read the title. Again, if you've been following me, which I'm really, really, truly, truly grateful for, so thank you so much for being one of my subscribers to the channel. You'll get used to me messing up the language, everything else. What I meant to say relating to this title is that they're with someone else, but thinking about you. And then the human me rolled my eyes up because, yeah, I'm not going to allow my stuff to get into the reading because it's more about you and what this means for you. So let me pull some cards out and then we will have a look at the whole situation of why is it they're with somebody and then thinking of you, apart from the fact that you're a beautiful person, they want to be with you. Let me just do the cards rather than go straight into the reading. So 2 seconds and I'll be back. It's funny, I was choosing the cards and as you know, I channel the messages. It's not just about the tarots. And while I was choosing the cards, the things that came up were the word coward. Now, coward can mean quite a few things in quite a few ways and stuff, but in this particular case, they're being a coward because they're not taking responsibility. They're not facing up to the situation or their current situation. And I will say it, but I know that the cards will reveal other things as well. But it kind of feels like they're keeping you on hold. And I'm really hoping that that's not the case and that you are living your life and you're doing what you need to do and all of that kind of thing. And you're even open to, you know, someone else coming through. I don't like it. But again, I did say I'm not going to allow the human side of me to get into this reading and then just give you the information that you need that will help you. Maybe that coward streak that they've currently got going on will actually change, where they will do something and they will step up. So let me get all the cards. The cards are out. And I have to say that I am smiling because even with all of the questions which we've got right in front of us, so lots and lots of swords basically means that there's lots of unanswered questions and answers, lots of confusion with regards to which direction decisions to make on both sides, because on their side, it's about the situation they're in, it's about the fact that they're with somebody else and are developing and have got feelings for you and what to do with that. And with regards to your side,